it's Sam. Instead of just showing and like talking about my favorite products, I'm gonna do a get ready with me showing you on my face my holy grail favorite products of 2023. These are like my favorite holy grail products, and I'm starting a new schedule, so it's gonna be really fun. So Mondays is gonna be Makeup Monday. That's gonna be get ready with me's. It's going to be like makeup tutorials or like specific like reviews on specific makeup items or foundation wear tests, that kind of stuff. Wednesdays is going to be what's new Wednesday. So it's going to be like hauls, try on hauls, Amazon hauls. Just think kind of like your typical hauls. I know you guys love my try on hauls. I know you like my Amazon hauls. So I wanted to keep it kind of like a specific day where it was like, this is a haul day. You can just expect that on Wednesdays, I'm going to be showing you like what's new to me. And then Fridays is dedicated to, it's called Fab Friday. So Fridays is going to be like a specific product that stood out to me that I'm like, this deserves its own video. Kind of like my day to share what I'm just absolutely loving. Like think of like my old Friday favorites and fudgeroos. Do you guys remember those videos? This is that, but it's not I can't even say it, Friday faves. It's Fab Friday. And then Sunday is gonna be called Sunday Fun Day. And it's basically just kind of like a bonus thing. It might be an empties video. It might be a hair tutorial. It's just kind of random. It's just not, there's not gonna be like a specific like theme. It's literally just gonna be a bonus video that I'm like, I can throw that in. It's not, I don't know if I'm gonna do it every Sunday, but I'm definitely gonna have it like maybe, I don't know, every other Sunday or just like a random Sunday. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there will always be a video. So you can always expect it's gonna be makeup themed on Monday. Wednesday is gonna be what's new, so just think haul. And then Friday is gonna be things that really like just fabulous, just my favorite things. I thought that would be kind of fun. I just always like to switch it up when, you know, a new year comes. It kind of just like motivates me and gets me a little bit like pumped. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys a full get ready with me of basically my most, I would say my most worn makeup look. These are the products that I reached for the most. It's a look I did the most, and it's just like my holy grail. Like when I want to feel and look my best, this is the makeup that I do. During the week I film, so I always have glam on because that's my job. And then on the weekends I usually look horrendous. But if I'm doing makeup and I want to look great, this is what I do. So I hope you guys enjoy and find it helpful. I will have everything linked. Either on the screen it'll say view products. I can never remember which side it's on, but it'll say view products. You can click on that and then it'll pull up. You can scroll through as you're watching this video, which is why I prefer that option, so you guys can still see me as you're looking through the stuff. If it's not linked there, it will be linked in the description box and pinned to a comment. So you can find it in multiple places, but these are my favorite holy grail, most fabulous products, and you're gonna see me putting them all on my face. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you guys do enjoy this, and let's get started. This is the, I'm also getting sick, so just excuse that. This is the Bubble Tea Primer. It's like you don't have snot or anything, but you just, you're like that, like you can't get it out of your throat, or you're just like, like that. That's what I have right now. So I think it's the beginning stages of getting sick. I had a sore throat, and then it kind of just turned into like this like dry cough. I've been using Tret, so my face is a little bit drier than it usually is. I'm taking the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. It is so pretty, you guys. I just put it on the top part of my face, and I've been wearing it like every single time I do my makeup, and I feel like it just makes such a huge difference in the like youthfulness and glow of your skin. See how that's just kind of like illuminated my face? Also, I'm so white right now. I don't even think I have a foundation to match me. I need to self tan like ASAP. This is Valentino. Normally I mix MA5 and MN4. Got a new tanner and I love it. I'm actually gonna do it today. I just actually need to do it. That's the problem with self tanning, isn't it? You actually have to do it. It's just so much work. I'm all about the chill Christmas. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of family anyway, so, you know, it was just my brother and Lindsay. The Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. Then I'm gonna take the Hourglass, what is this called? I think it's like the Vanish Concealer in the color Cream. And it's got like a nice little bit of pink to it. So I really like using that one. I woke up at 3 in the morning because we were vlogging for Vlogmas. I was getting like no sleep because I was staying up until like 3 in the morning editing. And so I was getting about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And so last night, I feel like there's something wrong with this lighting. It's like so bright. So last night we went to bed at like a normal hour. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I think my body's just so used to not getting that much sleep right now. I went out into the living room because I figured, well, I might as well just like edit some videos. I kind of like took last week off after Vlogmas. I just needed a break. It was a lot, so much, you guys, trying to keep up with my regular content. And then I had like all my Christmas content that I was doing, and then Instagram and TikTok, like it just got to be really overwhelming. Then I was doing all those giveaways. It was just, and I had bracelet orders too. So I was just feeling really, really like run down and like tired. Plus I wasn't sleeping because I was editing every night, and it was like really starting to wear me down. And then I started getting the sore throat, and I was like, oh my God, no, I need to like stop. So after the last Vlogmas went up, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like take a minute and just chill and like let myself rest, because that was a lot. And also like it was the week of Christmas, so I was like, you know what, if it's the last week of the year, I usually take off the last week of the year anyway. I just think it's important to like reset. When you don't go to a job, it's really hard not to work, like, because it's like you can just quickly grab your phone. So I still did some stuff, but I definitely like didn't film any YouTube videos, didn't really film any Instagram or TikToks either. So it was just kind of like just keeping up on my like comments and like emails and stuff, which was good. But it was like really chill just to have a week of not filming. But technically I'm supposed to still be taking my break, but I got a little antsy. Me and Cassie are starting a new TikTok. It's called With Sam and Cass. And we have like our intro video that we're gonna be putting up on January 1st, because that's when we're like launching our TikTok. And so I have to film that today so that we can mesh our TikToks together for the intro. And then we're gonna be doing our top fragrances of 2023, like our top 5. So I needed to put my makeup on anyway. Like I've literally not been wearing makeup. I've been looking like a real bum. That was MAC Give Me Sun. This is so pretty, you guys. This is the Bare Minerals Vintage Peach blush. Do you guys remember like when we all wore Bare Minerals? Like that was the foundation that we all wore. That was like my go-to for years when I was in like, gosh, maybe 2021. I was like a Bare Minerals girl. I was in Ulta and I was like, oh my God, that blush looks pretty. Like, why have I not used Bare Minerals blushes? It's been so many years, like, let's give it a go. So I bought this one and it's literally so glowy and so pretty. Like, you guys definitely need to check out their blushes, specifically Vintage Peach, because it really, like, look at, I don't know why this keeps going. There we go. Look at that glow. It's so pretty. Dior Actrice on the top. Am I in focus? You better be. And that just kind of adds a little bit of color, because the Vintage Peach is a little bit like more of a glowy, like almost like a highlighting blush, whereas the Dior Actrice adds like a little, you know, color back to your face. I'm literally all out of this. I think I'm completely out. But this is the Givenchy Prisme Libre. Normally I put this on my under eyes as well, but I'm out of it. Do you guys see the glow to that cheeks though from that Vintage Peach? Honestly, it's so pretty. Oh my God, I have a brand new one. For once in my life, I was actually prepared. Okay, I'm so excited to use my brand new one. So this is my favorite powder. And usually this is exactly how I do it. So I start with the eyes and then I come down, and whatever's left on my puff, that's what I'll put on the rest of the face. But because I already did that first, now I'm just gonna go ahead and bake. Oh, I think I forgot to powder that side. We'll just like softly go over it. It just like really helps to fill in the scars. So I already put the Benefit down, the Benefit Benetint down. I usually always do that first. Okay, so Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. The best lip liner of 2023 by far. Then this was definitely like, I used up an entire one of these. This is the Plump It Lip Plumping Serum. It's literally so good, and I ran out of it, and I feel like life has not been the same without it. So what I like about this is that it's completely clear. It just makes it so that it's not going to disturb anything underneath. It's not glossy. It's not going to leave any kind of like texture or thickness or shininess. It just dries down as if you put like lotion on your face, and then you can put a lipstick on top if you want to. So that's why I really like this product, is because it just makes it so nice because you can put anything on top. Then as far as like lip products go, I would say this was probably my most used product. This and the Dior, the Raspberry Dior lip oil, that one's my favorite as well. But this is from YSL, and I pretty much just love it because it's clear with kind of like a sheer little, there's just like a creaminess to it. So it's clear, but it's not completely clear, you know what I mean? It kind of adds a little bit of lightness. It just makes your lips look so unbelievably beautiful. Like, and it's nice because then you don't have to wear a lipstick. You just put this on and it looks hydrated, and it's just like the perfect color, and I just love the way it looks. Then this one's really nice. This is the Polite Society Big Mouth, and that adds a little bit more of a creamy kind of lightness to it. It just makes your lips look so juicy and just amazing. And I just want my lips to look like really like plump and juicy and healthy and young. So in 2023, I started getting my brows laminated, and that was like the best choice I ever did, because honestly, it just made me realize how much brow hair I actually do have. I didn't realize how many brows I had until I got them laminated, and then I was like, oh, you're not as bad as you think you are. So if you think you have crappy eyebrows and you think you have none, go get them laminated and you will see you actually have a lot more than 12. Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the color Latte. When you do the lamination, it makes it so much easier to do your brows. So I basically just kind of follow the bottom of like my natural brow shape. Then I kind of just fill in the bottom. I have a zit on my brow. That is the only thing that I've noticed about getting my brows done. I get a zit every single time. Like right in the brow without fail. It's so weird. Then I get my little brow pen. This was my absolute favorite in 2023. The NYX Lift and Snatch in the color Ash Brown. Like, there's nothing better out there than this, in my opinion. And I basically just add like little strokes of hair. So that you have a nice fluffy brow. Then I'm just going to take the Benefit Gimme Brow. I actually used the Grande Brow a ton in 2023. But I'm currently using this one. It's in the color 1. Right, my go-to palette of 2023 was definitely the Red Aspen Fulfilled. I wore it so much. It's pricey. Luckily, they had some really awesome sales. So I know a lot of you guys ordered it, which makes me happy when you guys can get things on sale, because I'm trying to look out for you, you know? I know that it probably seems like I'm just trying to get you to spend your money all the time, but I do try to, like, you know, find good deals. And this is expensive, and it is, honestly, they're a little proud of it, I'm not gonna lie. It's an amazing palette, so I know why they're proud of it, but I just think for a brand that is not as well known as some, the palette's a little pricey. It's $80-something. It is amazing, it is huge, it will last you forever, but it is like, It's up there. I wish they would kind of drop it down a little bit. I think maybe like a 65 would be a little bit more acceptable price. That being said, I do absolutely love it, and it's like the only palette I really ever reach for on a daily basis. So clearly now I'm addicted and I will always pay the price. I feel like once you try it, then you'll be like, oh, okay, I see why they, you know, charge that much, but definitely is an investment, but it will last you a long time. It just has everything I need into one palette. So I'm using this color right here just to carve out my brow now. Normally I do that first, but I got distracted because I was talking to you. It's amazing what a brow bone color will do. Okay, now I can go back in and blend. Anyway, so I go into Exhale, Embrace, and Purpose. And I go into Comfort right here, and I just kind of deepen up my crease just a little bit. Then I go into Purpose and Comfort, and I kind of pull it up and start kind of creating a little bit of a wing. Then I go in with Home, and this is how I do my wing. It's so much softer. It's so much more flattering on all different types of eye shapes. I used to do this a ton when I did bridal makeup for the mother of the brides, because it's just so much less harsh when you have like hooded eyes or when your eyes are aging. It's just softer and more sultry and prettier. Like as we get older, our eyes tend to get a little beady looking, like they get a little small. You got kind of just like this little tiny marble. So this is a great way to kind of extend and keep making your eye look like it's bigger, but then not having to like mess around with liquid eyeliner. This was the best eyeshadow, like as far as a glittery one. Moonstone from Bobbi Brown. Absolutely loved it. It's just like the prettiest shadow topper. It helps to kind of bring light and a little bit of life to the eye. It also makes my eyes look bigger. My favorite lash curler of 2023 was definitely the Lancome one. If you have rounded eyes, this is the one to get. There's a lot of lash curlers out there that are meant for almond shaped eyes, and you really do have to pay attention to what shape your eyes are when it comes to a lash curler, because if you get like a almond shaped one and you have rounded eyes, it's not going to fit, it's not going to grab your lashes properly. And so I love the Lancome one for that reason, because it literally just, it's made for my shape of eye. This is the Lancome Seals Booster XL. It's a lash primer and a conditioning treatment into one. So it conditions your lashes while you're wearing it, and then it automatically makes your lashes look thicker and longer, so that when you put your mascara on, you're total hottie matati. Okay, so I usually do that down first, and then I take my Hypnose Drama from Lancome. This has been my favorite mascara for many years, along with the Seals Booster XL. I think what I like about it is that it's not messy. I don't get mascara all over the place, and it does a great job of like lifting and curling and making them look dramatic. It doesn't flake. It doesn't get all over my face. Okay, so see how then you kind of like have no color to your face anymore? So this is when I go and add it back in. So first I'll do my under eye. So this I've been using for years as well. It's the Ben Nye Super White Powder, and it's basically just a white powder. And I use it underneath my eyes, and it helps to brighten and disguise any darkness or shadows that you might have. You don't need very much. I just do a tiny little bit, and I just go right underneath the eye. It's always my last step after I bake, because this powder is pretty intense. You don't want to bake with this. This is only to be used with a fluffy brush. If you try and use it with a powder puff, you're gonna look wild, so don't do that. Then I go back in with my Dior Actrice, and we're gonna add a little bit of color back to the face because obviously all that powder kind of takes it away. I like to add the Actrice back first because that's like the actual color, that's the pigment, and it's like a really pretty kind of peachy coral. I take a little bit on the forehead usually too. It kind of just brings the whole look together. Then I take Dior Hologram. This was like one of my most favorite blushes last year. This was probably my most used like blush combo, was the Actrice and the Dior Hologram. The Hologram has little like holographic light reflecting properties, so it puts these really gorgeous little sparkles down on your face, and it's so pretty. Pretty. I don't know why I said it like that. This lip is looking a little bit red, because I'm gonna try and take some of that lip stain off now that I got all that plumper. I used Kim K a lot last year. Kim KW from Charlotte Tilbury. I like it because it's not too thick. So if you're feeling like your lips look a little bit red, this was a great one to go with. So see how it's just kind of calmed it down just a little tiny bit. Then I'm gonna go back in with that YSL. And it won't look quite as intensely pink. So see how pretty that is now? It's just a little bit calmer. It's like not so like bright pink. I take my broken and very sad and pathetic Red Aspen Pearl Crown. This is my favorite inner corner highlight. As you can see, it's smashed to bits. I just need to retire it, but it still works. So I refuse to stop using it until it's all gone. And I just pop that in my inner corner, and it just like opens up the eye and makes your eyes look a lot like more open and bright and bigger. Okay, last step, I always go back down the nose with the highlighter. And I take my Lottie London Diamond Bounce. I am obsessed with this stuff. I put it all along my cheeks. It's actually sparkly, so it's tiny little sparkles. I take it up here. I take a little bit right there. So really pretty if you put it on your chest. If you're not looking for like a colored one, it just puts down the sparkle. And sometimes I'll actually set my neck with it because it's really pretty when you go out in the sun. You'll have like these tiny little Edward Cullen sparkles all over you. And I used this a ton, and it's so affordable. Drugstore, under $10. And it just adds the prettiest little sparkle. I loved the Clarity Mist from Pixie, but I ran out of it, so I'm currently using the Monat Hydrate and Refresh Face Mist. I like to melt all the powders in. Also, this one's nice if you are on the drier side because it is quite hydrating. And like I said, I did Tret, so we're in the journey. My skin's a little dry. So I'm just like trying to use products that are a little bit more hydrating versus like mattifying. It's not that my skin's dry. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not a dry person, but I'm definitely dry for me. And that, my friends, is the final look. So that's like my holy grail makeup of 2023. Those are the products that I definitely used the most, that I wore on an almost daily basis. If I was doing like, if I was wearing makeup, this was it. I just love the way the skin glows. The cheeks are glowing, like everything just looks like just glowy and youthful and delightful. So see what I mean about that cheek? It just looks good. The skin just looks really pretty. So there you guys go. I hope you guys found that helpful. Everything will be linked either on the view products button on the screen, so either on this side or this side, or it will be in the description box, or it'll be both. Always check both if you're looking for specific products, because usually it'll kind of be like a little bit everywhere. But I hope you guys enjoy and found that helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.